It's your boy. It's your boy. The one and only. Hey, it's your boy. It's your boy. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Big Rich the Ruler, IXS Radio. I'm here. First show of the new year. Just got finished listening to my sisters, let's be clear, and my boo-boo, Nikki D. Okay. I'm telling secrets today, Nikki. I'm gonna tell it, you know. Yeah, Nikki, you getting a little nervous. Yeah, it is what it is. First of all, it's the new show of the new year, and I'm up here, and my sister gonna tell me that she has an appointment at 2 o'clock, so she can't sit by and watch the show. Then I tell her we got a special guest coming with some food on the way, and I'm gonna have me a seat. Which one is it? Either you're leaving or you staying. We're not gonna do this where you just gonna get you some food and get up out of here. So if you're not here for the remainder of the show, you can be exited out right now as we speak. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, yo, Big Al, what's going on, man?
What's goody?
You already know. Yo, you know, it's like, once again, it's funny that you behind the wall. I can't see you. We can't talk. So put it on audio and get your ass over here so we can talk. That's what I need you to do right now.
All right, give me a second. Let me hook it up. I'm going to set it up.
Set your mic up,
I'm going to set it up, man. Make it happen.
Sounds nice. That's why I'm the ruler, yo.
I'm going to make it happen,
Nikki,
bro.
Girl, you looking real to the Well, when I'm saying it now, that's what it is, Nikki. That's what it is. All right, y'all, so we got a special guest coming through in a few minutes, my man Rick. I know we got some people that's going to be mad that he walking in the door. My sister, I guess she must have invited him. He didn't get up here yet for her show, but he's coming. But today, he's going to be on the Big Rich the Ruler show, and we're going to sit down. We're going to talk about, you know, how he started the business, what made him start the business, and, you know, where is he going with the business? Is he going to be here? I heard a little things that he's going out to Atlanta too, so we're going to talk about his vision and what's going on. I also want to talk about a few things that's been going on since the new year. A lot of people didn't want to do this, but I'm different. I got to do this. I want to say happy birthday to R. Kelly, yo, man. No matter what, once again, he's a genius when it comes to music. So no matter what, you can't take that from him. And I was talking to Sis yesterday, and I was telling Sis, I said, basically, him being behind bars, he can still write great music. You know, he can still set up a lot of artists, like Ron Isley and the rest of them. He can really start setting up somebody. Yeah, let's go. Come on over here. That's what it is. Get on the Big Rich the Ruler show. And let's change something right now. Let me tell you right now. Last year, you was the voice of our Access Radio. I'm gonna have to give you a new title this year because that title is you. That's not what it is. Yo, why you touching my mic? Yo,
you supposed to be the ruler, and you don't know what you're doing, man. If you notice, the microphone is blocking your face, man. We need to see the visuals, man,
right,
so people know what's going on. See what you look like, man.
All right,
you got your shades on.
Don't ever do me a favor.
It don't make sense.
Yo, do me a favor. Don't ever touch my microphone while we're on the air. Yo, don't do that. We don't do that, yo.
Yo, Rich.
What's going on, Al?
What's good, baby? How you doing?
A lot of good things going on.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back, right?
Yes. New Year. I see the little, wow, this really got the little new walls and all that. I can't go away for a minute. You showing your ass right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, yo.
What you gonna do next? I mean, I heard the monitors are coming and the bars coming.
Just wait till we get this thing situated, man.
Right.
It's gonna be crazy up in this piece.
Right.
You know what I mean? People you can't even visualize what I'm trying to do with the company as far as the aesthetics up here, man.
Okay.
It's going to be so crazy, man, that we ain't going to have enough room. We might have to knock out the wall and expand.
We ain't knocking the walls out. That costs money.
Okay.
But let me tell you what's going on. I heard something about your boys, I heard Parliament got a tour grid come up.
Come on, you know how it is.
They're overseas right now. I was speaking to a family member that's down with Zap. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to get this one big tour going. With that funk, to bring that funk back.
Right. Because let me tell you why. Because I don't know if people realize, but George Clinton is officially retired.
Okay. So that's what I'm asking. So who's leading now? Is it Bootsy or who is it?
Well, Bootsy, of course, is still part of the team, but his family, his daughter, his grandsons, and his sons has taken over the group basically.
Okay.
Along with the old Parliament Funkadelic members, and they're going to establish a major tour. Okay, and dedication to him for what he's done with the funk.
Now, besides Parliament and maybe Roger, who else would you like to see a part of this tour?
You know what's crazy? I wish the Ohio players were still around because they'll be dope on this tour.
Okay.
Cameo, Average White Band. I mean, I could name so many. Confunction. You name it. It's a gamut of groups out there, man, that I would love to see on this tour to really make this tour really possible. Even all of the extensions of the Parliament Funkadelic thing. Of course, Bootsy Collins, Fred Wesley and the Horny Horns, Paulette, Brides of Funkadelic. Come on, man, you name it.
Now, once again, you're naming groups that a lot of people really haven't heard of before.
Right.
So for them to come back to do this tour, I mean, would it be the original members or would it be people sitting in for them?
It would probably be a little bit of both. But again, people don't realize the fan base that Parliament Funkadelic had. Like for a lot of people around our age, they weren't into it. The way I got into it is through my uncles and my aunts and them who loved listening to that music back in the late 60s to the early 70s. So I got an early feel. And once I got a feel for the group and I knew who the original members was, I'm like, yo, these dudes are so dope because nobody was doing what they was doing in the industry.
Now, once again, a lot of people don't know a lot of music that's being sampled out of here these days.
Yeah.
Comes from a lot of them groups,
right?
As well as James Brown.
Absolutely.
So me and a friend of mine, while I was down south, we was playing a CD of just all the James Brown songs, right? I got it off of Miss Cloud. I don't want to call the DJ's name out because he might get in trouble for saying his name. But there's one DJ who has a mean mixtape with all the James Brown songs, and we sat there and we listened to the CD, and you wouldn't believe how many songs are being sampled.
Oh,
James
yeah,
Brown.
absolutely.
It was crazy. We sitting there going, wow, this song came from this song. And so now as him not being alive anymore, who gets his royalties and all that?
Well, he has an estate. So whoever is overseeing his estate, all that music money goes to them. Those royalties, those mechanical checks, all of that goes to that estate. Again, once if they don't do the right thing and handle their paperwork, then after a while, that music will fall into public domain, but that's not until after maybe 100 years has gone by. So the family's gonna always eat. Same thing with Parliament Funkadelic. George still has stuff tied up in court that was never solidified. But even when that is cleared up, his family's gonna be so well taken care of, man. And the thing is, what people don't realize is that Parliament Funkadelic is the biggest sampled group out there ever. So imagine if you hear all that stuff coming from James Brown. Can you imagine what they've done with Parliament Funkadelic music if they're the biggest group that has ever been sampled?
Okay. Now, when you played some beats earlier, that was your beats.
Right.
Now, where did you get your ideas from as far as music? Like, what lane do you go down when you start making your music?
Well, it depends on really where my emotions are, what I'm thinking about, what I'm feeling, because I don't try to copy off of anybody. Of course, I know basic music theory. I know good songs when I hear it. I do know how to write songs and things of that nature. So it's really about the emotion and where I am at the time. I'm a creative person. I'm an artist also just as well. So it's always about that creative level where I'm at and what I'm thinking at the time. So I could be creating off of anything. I could be creating off the fact that we have this visual here, and the light that's shining off that visual has just ignited something in me that I want to do something that's light felt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'll find vibes in music that will represent that.
Okay.
Okay. And that's where I come up with my music.
So now, you being a manager for the groups that you manage.
Right.
Okay, we're gonna call them names out in a few minutes. Then being a producer,
right,
an engineer. What made you go down these 3 different lanes to say, okay, this is what I want to do as far as entertainment?
Well, my uncle, God rest his soul, he had one of the biggest artist management companies here in New York City. And, you know, of course, during holidays, the family get together, and my grandmother was big on making sure that we always had this big meal. And whenever we had those meals, my uncle would always bring these people by. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing these people on TV, and I hear that's a song that this person's done, and I'm like, well, and I was a little guy then. They used to sit at my grandmother's table talking about, hey, little man, how you doing? You're so cute. And I didn't realize who these people were. You know, come to find out, the Sarah Vaughns, the Ozzy Brothers, Aretha Franklin, you name it. You run the gamut. He's Barry White was one of his clients. You know, he run the gamut, man. So, you know, it's just real crazy how close connected you are with things before your life takes that path. Okay. You know, and I've always loved music.
Okay.
Music has been my mainstay when I'm feeling depressed, when I'm going through things. I'm like, let me turn on some music. Like now, when I'm really stressed, I go get me some Parliament Funkadelic, man, and I sit in my car, I'll blast that joint, man, and I just keeps it moving.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. Now, you said that you've been in the entertainment field for a long time now. I know one of the groups that you dealt with was Onyx.
Right.
Okay, how did you get your start with Onyx, and what is your relationship with Onyx now?
Okay, so I actually met Fredro, Sticky, and Sonny, and I forget the name of the barbershop. It was a barbershop in St. Albans, Queens, right? They used to cut hair. And I used to go there and get my flat top hooked up all the time. You know what I mean? I don't know what they were using back then because now I ain't got no hair. So, but anyway, we became cool talking about music because they loved music at the time, but they had a different vibe. They was on some like village type vibe where they used to go downtown and just do alternative stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, I was building a production company with a partner of mine, and one of the guys that lived in my neighborhood named Jeff Harris, who's really still a good friend of mine, he was into putting together promoting parties and, you know, managing artists.
Okay.
So he was telling me about these guys, and I'm like, yo, Jeff, so let's sit down and let's figure it out. At the same time, I go to barbershop one day. I'm like, yo, Fredro, I'm putting together this production company. You know, we getting ready to get all this equipment. When you get ready, y'all could come on through, because he told me he was doing music.
Right.
He was like, bet, Al. So at the same time, they show up at my studio, right? And like maybe an hour later, Jeff walks in. He was like, yo, Al, what you doing? Why my group here? And I'm like, your group? What are you talking about? At the time, I don't even think the name was called Onyx at the time. It was something else. But come to find out, I was like, yo, we had a conversation. I just showing him the studio, you know, what we got. He was like, well, this is the group I was talking about. And from that, one thing led to another. We began to manage them. We got them their deal. First, we got them a solo deal with JMJ Records. Then when Russell Simmons heard Throw Your Guns in the Air, he told Jam Master Jay to sign him to a full album deal. The budget was solidified, and that's how they was able to get the deal that they got. Okay. But till this day, I still stay in touch with Fredro. Sticky, I saw them, I think that was back in April at an event, you know, and again, I walk in, I don't know they was gonna be there, and I hear somebody calling my name. Oh, Big Al, what's up? And they bum rush me. They do it all the time. Ever since I know them, because they got a lot of love for me. I got a lot of love for them. But they real good dudes, very talented, man. They got film production companies. They doing movies. They doing documentaries. They doing all types of things. But the last time me and Fredro sat down and spoke, he called me. He said, yo, Al, what I really want to do, man, is tell the real story. I'm like, what's the real story? What are you talking about? He says, no, everybody thinks that, we got on because of Jam Master Jay, and that's not the truth. It was really you, Steve, and Jeff Harris, and I really want to tell that story.
Okay.
So he's talking, we're going to sit down and break bread about doing a documentary on that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
But we still tight.
And, it's good that you keep in touch with people like that you don't work with, keep the relationships going.
Oh, absolutely.
At any point, you can call in a favor.
Yeah.
And be there on it,
Yeah.
So let's talk about your president. I'm going to call him your president for a second. We're not
You mean Cheetos?
We're not going to talk about this for long. A lot of people say he made a real bad move. A lot of people say he made that move to cover himself. A lot of people say that he's in trouble now because this thing that got over his head.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think he, on a monopoly board, where did you think he made his wrong move? I'm going to tell you what I feel. I feel that as far as him wanting to be the president again, he had to make a move like that to show people that he's not scared of to making power moves like that. But did he really mess us up? Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean, what do you think is going to happen now?
Well, here's the thing, and that's why facts and doing your history and doing research is very important. And two, people got to know our government and our military and the strength that we have. So here we have an individual who is very powerful overseas, who's a dictator, and he's not doing well. He's about to expire any day now, okay? His lieutenant, his runner-up, is a crazed lunatic. And he's been threatening that when he takes over, the first thing he's going to do is come after the United States. So now our intelligence people get wind of this, okay? They pass it on to Trump, but they also tell him, at this time, we know exactly where this guy is at.
Right.
So we have a choice. Either we go get him, or we wait for him to come get us and possibly destroy our nation.
Right.
Okay? So, of course, it's about power moves. Okay? You want to stay a major power? Then you got to do the things that's necessary to maintain that level. Because, again, there was a time where people feared the United States. That time has passed because of so much going on in our nation.
Right.
And nobody fears us anymore. So they don't have a problem coming here on our soil doing what they do overseas.
Right.
Hence the towers. Okay, hence the terrorist acts that's going on and the people with bombs here and killing people and all that. Listen, man, that was something that was unheard of in our country because people feared us. Right. But because we've gone through so much craziness and because this guy sits in the office doing things and saying things, not thinking, it makes us look like we're a weak nation.
Okay.
So now, in order for us to rebuild and get our reputation back, something like that has to happen. But people got to realize, Donald Trump doesn't make decisions by himself.
Right.
He has advisors.
Right.
He has generals that sits down at the table and gives him the best route to go.
Right.
And even if he don't take their advice, they can veto his power and take over. Based on how they feel. So again, we have to know the facts. We have to know how our government is made up, what's the stipulations behind the president, and what the president is actually capable of doing.
Okay.
Even if he does push a button to start a war, okay, he needs certain codes from certain people to be able to push that button.
Right.
So it ain't like he just go about his willy-nilly and just go in a room, push the button and start a war.
Okay.
So again, people got to understand what they referring to and what they speaking on before they open their mouth.
Okay, before we get into this relationship thing, I want you to go set up my theme song, the song that we downloaded for this week.
Okay, I got you.
Then we're going to come back and talk about, I got a couple things I want to talk about, as well as waiting for this guest. So let's get into a quick little musical break. We're going to come back. So you set up over there, right?
I'll go handle it.
All right, we're going to handle it. You still sitting there.
But see, Rich, here's my problem with you right now, man. Let me tell you. If you are the owner of iAccess Radio,
and I am,
right?
And
you wouldn't have to ask me to go back there and manipulate the music and whatever have you, so that your theme song could come on.
Okay.
You should be able to push a button like Donald Trump and make it happen.
But like you said, Donald Trump has a committee he has to go to.
So in other words, you can't make no decisions without me.
No. What I'm saying is,
you can't make no decisions without me.
You Trump. I'm the ones making the real decisions. And you get your foot over there, and you get this song lined up. Once again, I want to say, I spoke to him before he played. I just want to say, I want to give a big shout out to Boogie Black. He hit me up this week, and we was talking about playing his song on the air. And he was like, yo, Big Rich, play it. I'm coming up there to do it. We're going to have it up. So we about to cue up my man Boogie Black's song right now. It's the club banger right now. And he'll be up here in a couple of weeks to do this song with us, as well as he'll be at Lady D's birthday bash with Big Uncle Burn over at the garage. February 1st is going to be epic. Hey, yo, Al, you ready?
Give me a second. Let me cue you, because you don't know what's going on.
Snap. Yo, you
know what I mean?
Boogie Black, what up, boy? Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for watching and, giving us the okay to play the song on the air. Right now, like I said, it's the #1 club banger right now. And I keep saying club banger right now. When I say club banger right now, you're supposed to come right in. Like, where's your cue? I'm going to have to get a new engineer, I swear.
I want you to put your hands together and welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause for
Uptown's own Boogie Black. And bring talk to the people. Yes, I love the Lord. And if loving the Lord is wrong, I don't want to be right. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Let me get a B selection from the lean choir, please. Never would have made it. Never could have made it without you. Never. Hold up. Never. Hold up. Never. Hold up. Never. Hold up. Yes. Never. 1, 2, 3, check. Yes. Work. Everybody. Take me to church. Only if you love God. Put your hands up. Put them up. Come on. Everybody.
Hold up.
I said, hold up. Come on. I don't think you understand. Hug somebody. Grab somebody. Come on. Put your drinks in the air. 2-step. We're Boogie Black. Yes. Got a DJ to bring that back. Take a toast. Do a 2-step. We're Boogie Black. Boogie Black. I tell the DJ to bring that back. Bring it back. Dance with me. Right there. Come on. Everybody tell the DJ bring it back now. You gotta dance with me. Right there. One. I said, dance with me. Right there. Yes. Tell the DJ to bring it back. Come on. 2-step. We're Boogie Black. I tell the DJ to bring it back. Take him to church. Right there. Tell the DJ to bring it back. Ooh. Come on. Dance with me. Like that. I tell the DJ to bring it back. I said, yes. Leave me alone. Because I'm grown. You better leave me alone. Come on.
That boy is good.
good and terrible.
That's like the #1. Hey, Nikki.
Yes.
You like that?
Yes.
I know.
Y'all niggas got me hot. Yeah. Nah, niggas got me hot. Yeah. Yeah. Said. Hey. Well, that's exactly what the nigga came for. You throwing shots from afar. I'ma meet you at your front door. So hard to be doing what you really meant for, beauty. the ground. Don't run, just stay a while.
Okay, well take that, Maybach with a Ray Fat. The Bentley truck if you could pay that. A small village you could say that, but you rather take your bankroll to Rodeo, let them rate that. No tellin' hell no, middle finger the COINTELPRO. Sticking to the real like it's Velcro. What other country can you sell blow? And for less than a kilogram you get an elbow. I'm getting high, never come down. Round up your guy, let me run it down. Soon as it dries, I'ma run to town. I fantasize shooting Trump down. A shot for every black man who got gunned down. By the police with no conviction, still they run round. When we protest, they tell us pipe down. For Trayvon and Mike Brown. CNN wanna make it black white, cause we hit their action with a black light. Make no sucker act right.
You drink up all my liquor, come on. What I'm supposed to do now? And you talking all that shit, now come on. You gon' have to back it up. If I get too high now, sugar, come on. I might never come down. I might never come down. Not ever come down. No, let me get down. And you might not ever come down. No, wanna get down. And you might not ever come down. No, let me get down. Come on, you might never ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Don't run, just stay a while. You might never ever come down. It took too long to get this high off the ground. Don't run, just stay a while.
Someday I'll be walking alone, and you'll step on the scene where I'll be. Hopefully you'll be touched by my charm, and the words of the song will lead the way. Bright eyes and things, soft hair, earrings, just a few of the things I like about you. Sister Big Bone, Big Bones. Can a brother walk you home? Can I walk right beside you? Looks like a plate neck bone. Looks so good, looks so good. I'd like to keep your body warm. Frankly, I admire your style. How you go into work every day. Confidence in your walk, in your stride. Got my nose open wide, Miss Thing. I'd like to take you on a nice date. Shoot some riddles, have some beardos with you. Make no mistake, I'll be a gentleman. Take your coat, open doors, things I'll do. Sister Big Bone, Big Bone, yeah. Can a brother walk you home? Can I walk right beside you? Look like a plate neck bone. Oh, you look so good, look so good. I'd like to keep your body warm. I'd like to keep your body warm. I like to dance with you, hold hands and walk with you, sing songs and stare at you, Miss Thing, Sister Big Bone, Big Bone. Can a brother walk you home? Can I walk right beside you? Look like a plate of
I love it though, nigga. Baby. That's nothing, nigga. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. Look at you. You already know the bag, nigga.
Watch his face.
Watch my faggot ass nigga. Pass the chronic, nigga. You're talking all that bullshit.
Yo, watch
talking all that
that
bullshit. 100 I fall better. 100 I fall better. 100 I do? 100 I do? 100 I do. It's a bet. 200? 200.
Can I get a better? 5 better?
Five better? What you got? What you got?
I got a C.
Nigga, you. Woo! Brooklyn style, baby. Brooklyn style.
Watch his face.
Oh!
Feel fast through the city, play Monopoly with real cash. Me and Biggie and the models be shaking Ace and Diddy ass and Parada be something you cats got to see and to watch us be. All types of shapes and stones, being broke is childish and I'm quite grown. Run up in the club with the ice on, me and Python. Scope the spot out, see something nice and I'm gone. You cats is home screaming the fights on. I'm in the 1500 seats watching tights on. Same night, same fight, but one of us cats ain't playing right. I let you tell it. People, place yourselves in the shoes of two felons and tell me you won't fall every chance you get. At any chance you hit, we live for the moment. Makes sense, don't it? Now make dollars. Cats pop bottles, bone chicks that favor our dollars and rack up frequent flyer mileage.
Gotta let it show. I love you, don't hey. I love you, don't more than you know. Gotta let it show. I love you, don't hey.
I'm popping magnums while jigging back something. Watch this platinum, got jet lag from flights back and forth. Pop corks are the best grapes, make the best CDs and the best tapes. Don't forget the vinyl. Take girls, break spinals. Biggie B, Richie like Lionel. Shit, you seen the Jesus, dip the H classes, ice project off lights, shit flashes, blind and broke asses. Even got rocks in the beard and mustaches, rock top fashions. Ain't shit changed except the number after the dot on the range. Way niggas look at me now, kinda strange. I hate y'all too, rather be in Caribbean sands with Rachel. It's unreal. Out the blue, Frank White got sex appeal. Bitches used to go ill, still toe still. Trying to see 5 mil off the single, for real. You ain't phasing the amazing. While your gun's raising, mine is blazing. See you on, see me on, talking to sweetness. Take it for weakness and leave quick. Rocker, fella, bad boy, collabo. 2 MCs with mad dough.
I love you, don't more than you know. Gotta let it show. I love you, don't I love you, don't more than you know. Gotta let it show. Gotta let it show. I love you, don't hey.
Sets me off to a full long child. Yes, it does. The way you squeeze and tease knocks me to my knees. Cause I'm smoking, baby, baby. The way you sway, okay, really wrecks my nerves. And I'm so excited, child. The way you push, let me know that you're good. You're gonna get your wish. I know I'm fire. When I sweat down, I'm fire. hot, you're hot. You really shoot your shot. You're dynamite, child. Yeah. Well, I can tell by your game, you're gonna start a flame, baby. I'm about to choke from the smoke, got to tighten up my stroke. Can you feel it, girl? Yeah.
Wow, this is great. Yes. Yes. Back to the Big Rich the Ruler show. And my guest has stepped in the building. Family member for a very long time. As well as my sister. She done stepped up to the podium. So we here. Talk to him, man. And sis, first of all, sis, since you really, you know him for a long time too, introduce the brother. Let everybody know where we at. Let everybody know who's here.
Why you want me to do that? So you can continuously eat?
I'm about to finish eating.
So we're here. We're live on the Big Rich the Ruler show.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the owner and founder of Black Girl Seafood.
Black Girl Seafood. You see it.
And the food is really good.
Great.
We got Rick here.
Hello, everyone. Rick, what's going on, man? I'm glad to have you at the show. Move the mic a little bit closer to your face.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good? Okay.
Yeah, just leave
Rick, once again, when we talked about this from the first time, it was an honor for me to even sit down and talk to you about this, because a lot of people are starting out these little businesses, and it takes them a while. Your business, like I said, is growing fast. The food is great. Everybody's talking about it. I'm one of the people that say that I go there at least once a week, and I'm honored to have you as a friend as well as a customer.
I appreciate that.
We're going to get into the whole visual of how the whole thing started, so from the beginning. So I'm going to get back to my food. I'm going to get the microphone to you, and I want you to explain where the vision came from, where you're going with the vision, and, how long it took for you to get where you're at right now.
Okay, everyone, how you all doing? My name is Rick. As far as with this vision with the food thing, it started from my mom's. Her name is Black Gal. God bless the dead. We're from the South, from Alabama, outside of Georgia. It started from when, pretty much like a little kid, always standing in the kitchen. Every time she making a banana pudding, licking the bowl, trying to get there before my sister do. And just family, like every Friday was like a fish fry at the house.
Okay.
So I just took heed to that. Just loving the taste of food, liking everybody getting together and having a good time. And then I was blessed to have an opportunity in 2013. I had a chance to open up Seafood Kings.
Okay.
As my first venue. In 2013, I was doing great, but as you know, had some bad partners, so it fell on hard times.
Okay.
So I closed up and did my homework, and I regrouped on 2013. And everything has been booming since. In the grace of God, everything is good.
Now, once again, I know you said you got the vision from moms and all that. You have partners. A lot of people, when they try something and it doesn't work, they usually give up.
Yes.
What made you just stick it out and say, you know what, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna.
Because the food is good.
Oh no, definitely, because I had a vision. And then like you said, the food is excellent. The food is good, and like it was just no quitting me.
Okay.
There was no quitting me. Yeah, starting back the second time around 16, it was kind of slow because I was out of the loop for like 2 years. Yeah, but once everybody tasted food, all my old customers started coming back, and now I have my executive cook back, Big Max.
Okay, right.
He's doing his thing.
Right.
And he has incorporated his wing special on top of my fish.
Right.
Now his wing and mac thing, he just took it to another level.
Wow.
But we have 13 flavors. And you see the mac and cheese is...
The mac and cheese is crazy.
It's one of the top 3 in the Bronx, if I say.
I say top 1 in the Bronx right now. Yeah. So now, as far as like I said, being an entrepreneur and opening up your own business, where do you plan on going with this? I mean, is there going to be another one? Are you going to Atlanta? Because I know that you be in the A a lot.
Yes.
With my man Big C.
Yes.
Shout out to my man Big C.
What up?
All right. So what is the vision for this Black Girls Seafood situation?
Yes, but actually I just got back in from Atlanta last night.
Right.
And I was down there and I was looking at a couple properties.
Okay.
I seen something. I seen something a couple months ago out in College Park, but it was like a red flag. So I don't want to rush into it too much.
Right.
And I was down there this week. I seen something which looked promising. Actually, I'm going back down there in 4 more weeks to try and finalize it.
Okay.
But like at the same time, baby stepping into it, ain't rushing into nothing. I want to make sure I'm in it to win it.
Okay.
Keep it going. It's going to be a long distance, but I have people down there I can trust and rely on.
Okay, that's true.
For us to get that movement. Because as far as with the business, the main thing is if you're going to be partners, get a good partner.
Right.
So therefore, like with me, everybody know me. Like I've been doing this for myself years ago. For myself, by myself. Getting up 5 in the morning, going to the store, doing inventory, cooking, shopping, everything. Besides my niece, my family helped me out. My niece, my brother, great nephew. It's pretty much family orientated.
Right.
Like, as far as on the business aspect, you got to keep it pushing.
Now, once again, I want you to, how do you go about when you say, okay, you got 13 flavors of wings. Now, how do y'all go about approving the wings, like the size? Like you say, like mango. How do y'all go about it? Do y'all have a tasting contest? Do y'all sit down and say, well, this is what we're going to do this one? How do y'all go about putting together the menus as far as different wings and stuff like that?
Oh, yes. Well, as far as with the main category, the Big Mac, he's the master of that, the wings and stuff. And he comes in with his own flavor. Because I just brought him back into me. Actually, he was with me in 2013 when I first opened up. So I brought him back on board now, 2016. And as far as the wing flavors, it's like his specialty.
Okay.
So we sit down and we'll taste. Out of the 20 that we tried, we sell it to like 12 or 13. And those 12 or 13 been selling great.
Okay. Now, people out there that's listening, if you want to call in and get more information, give us a call at 347-708-0216. If you want to speak to Rick, give us a call while we're doing this interview. You see, we sitting up here. He came in here, he blessed us with this food. We sitting up here, we getting our eat on, so I'm not trying to ask so many questions. I'm trying to eat, you know what I mean?
I got a question. This macaroni cheese is on point. So do you guys make, when you make your macaroni cheese, is fresh every day?
Every day. There's nothing left over. There's nothing left over in our restaurant.
Nothing?
It's made per order. Like the same way we made this one. As by the oven 20 minutes ago.
It's still hot, yo. It's really good too.
So as soon as one go down, we put another one in.
Okay.
Same thing as our fish. It's made to order. There's nothing sitting out. The only thing sitting in the refrigerator is potato salad. Everything is freshly made.
Okay. Now, catering and stuff like that. If people want to get in touch with you, for it to be catered, because I'm telling you, this is the way to go. When you want to go catering style and all that stuff, how do they contact you? Like, once again, I got to show the flyer once again. Black Girls. Once again, the address is 1930 Patterson Avenue. That's in the Bronx. That's over there by the Soundview area, by the mall and all that. The phone number, that's your number, or that's the number to the store?
That's the number to the store.
Okay, the number to the store is 347-577-6533. That's 347-577-6533. Now, one of the first people that was telling me about you was my man Will. Will, he was like, yo, Rick opened up, and I was like, wow, because we were down in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
We was at Bronx Day. Yes, sir. We didn't even say anything about it. So when Rick hit me up with it on so we came by there, and we've been supporting ever since.
Sure
I want to give a shout out to my partner Pro and Will, for putting me on the Rick's spot. And we came by there and we said, once again, we had to come by, we had to get you here. We had to let people know what's going on. We're going to support you from day one, from here on out. You're a part of IXS Radio family.
I appreciate it.
But, so now, we talked about the vision of Atlanta and stuff like that. We talked about that. Now, I know there's other stores that's not too far from you as far as soul food restaurants. we're not going to call no names. I know you don't put a lot of pressure on a lot of other people.
Oh, yes.
Have they came to you? Have you, anybody came to you and said, well, because like I said, you have different flavors. Most of these places have one or two different flavors. You have 13 flavors.
Yes.
So, the pressure of you being in the area, I know you slowed some money down for other people, but how is it to you to feel like, just to come in the game and just be like, yo, people love me as far as like that?
Well, like I said, like in 2013, now I was that person up here.
Right.
Who had it bubbling like that.
Okay.
Like I said, I had to fall back because I had bad partners at that time. So now that going forward, believe it or not, 60% of my customers come from Harlem. Wow. You know, I have people coming up, cab rides, the city cars coming up there just for the food.
Wow. Now, one thing I love about you the most is when people come in your shop, you always show love. You take the pictures, people put it up. That's how people notice it. What gave you that vision? Because you go to other places, they don't even show the customers. They just want about getting that money. You show love to everybody. As they come in the store, you take their pictures, you show them what they got. That's one of the reasons when Will told me about this, he said, yo, Rick Place, and I knew that you had a spot. When he told me, I came in there, your big man said, yo, let's take a picture. We took the picture, The love that you give back is what make people want to come out. Now, I know that you have a big following because of who you are. I mean, you didn't just jump in this game. You've been in this game for a while. But what made you say, you know what, let me show these people the love back so they can come back? I mean, what made you just say, let me start taking pictures and posting it? Because that's a very big marketing scheme. And a lot of people, when you go in the book and you see it, oh, that person had Rick spot. You know what I'm saying? That person, it makes you feel good and you show the love. It's not like you behind the counter, you don't care about the people that's coming in. So what made you give that love back to people?
Yeah, right. First of all, that come from inside. That come from my mother. Love. That come from Black Gal. Southern hospitality. Okay. Back when I was growing up, when I was in Parkchester, everybody come to our house, they was welcome in there. As long as you was with me, you was family. Right. So that just instilled in me. It's showing my appreciative that y'all coming because y'all could have went anywhere else about y'all come to us. Okay. And it's very well liked it.
Okay. Now you got a lot of people hitting you up. Well, my man Biz is hitting you up. He's saying, what's going on? Play the game, Biz. What's going on? A lot of people are hitting us up right now because you're on the air. And like I tell people all the time, when you show love, you get love. Yes. Now, once again, we was down in Atlanta. And truthfully, I mean, we knew each other, but we vibe like, yo, Rich, come on, are you good, y'all? You show love at all times. Yes. And that's what you don't get. The generosity of you showing love is what make people want to support you. Like I said, I stop you like once a week, try to get there at least once a week to get some food because of the love that you show back. Now, once again, as far as Black Girls, you told us the whole name and all that stuff, and you know how you got it, and you told us the vision. But now, the food selection. When you make the food selection, do you go to people and say, well, listen, what do you want? Because your candy yams is great, your potato salad is great, your collard greens is great. How do you go about picking out what do you want? And do you have the same menu every day, or is there special days that you have, special things? Like, how do you go about doing that?
That's a good question there, too. I definitely take advice to like all my regulars who come in there. Right. Like for example, Biz, or one of them. Right. He'll always tell me, he was like, yo, Rick, the greens taste a little funny this time, this and all that. And I checked it out, and he was right. I tweaked it. Okay. Because at that time I had the other cook doing it. Right. So I try to keep everything the same. Right. Like for example, the potato salad, only person make that is my sister. Okay. If she don't make it, we don't have it. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure everything's the same all the time. Right. But pretty much though, sampling the food. One time, I had to sit down, have everybody taste this, taste that. First of all, there's no salt in our food at all. And I feel that. There's no salt in our food. No pork. I eat pork, but there's no pork in our food. Right. Because I was asking about the green. Okay. And my fish, we got 3 different fryers. The fish is fried separate, the chicken's fried separate, and the shrimp is fried separate. Stop right there. That's funny that you said that because you go into a lot of these places and you see that they cook everything on the same grill. Yeah. And then sometimes you get the food and it tastes a little funny. Like if you don't eat pork, you taste some of that stuff in there. That's the next question I was gonna ask you. How do you go about as far as your cooking? Do you cook everything on the same grill? But you answer that question right away. Now, as far as like your potato salad and you even had like your dessert. So you had banana pudding and all that at one point. Yeah, right? At one point, yes. Okay. Now, how do you go about that? Like, do you go about like saying the people want this, so let me get this is for them, or like the cakes, or like how do you go about your desserts, and how do you go about your vision on what to give to people? Just pretty much in the area where I'm at is mostly Spanish and Black in the area where I'm at. So when I first opened up, when I came back into the game in 16 and opened up, I was all over the place. Right. So it had the ribs, it had the rice, it had the chicken, it had this and that. So at the end of the day, I was one that was throwing a lot of food away. Right. Because I was back into the area, and then I wasn't catering to nobody. Right. So what I settled down and did was, I cut the menu in half, knocked everything down, and I just do fried wings on a Wednesday. Okay. So on Wednesday, I can go over there and get fried turkey wings.
Okay.
I do the beef ribs on Friday. So that signature dishes I'm getting back into like a specialty every day.
Okay.
Besides the fish and the shrimp and chicken and everything.
So your ribs are not there daily. It has to be on a certain day.
It's a certain day.
Okay.
Yes. So coming up on a new menu, I'm putting them on the new menu. I'm getting back to my fried turkey wings, my beef ribs.
Okay. Now, I noticed like I was in North Carolina, and I go online and I see that you had the fellas over for what was it, a New Year's Eve or
yes.
It was wild.
It was like, you know, you like I said,
That's how we are. We family.
Yeah, that's what I love about you, Rick. Like I said, I'm in North Carolina, wishing I was at your spot. You know what I mean? I'm looking at YouTube. I'm looking at Facebook, and I'm like, damn, Rick got the bottles out. Everybody's eating. Everybody's drinking.
But you want to know, not to cut you off, the crazy part is, I know these guys for years.
Right.
And it's the same guys, the same friends for all these years. So that speaks volume as well.
And like I said, even when we was in Atlanta, like I said, his team was over in one corner, me and Business, we was all together. They made me feel so comfortable. I was down there by myself. Biz and all them, yo, Rich, you with us, come with us. Rick and all them, yo, whatever you want, you drinking, you show that love. That's what makes people just like I said, when I went down south, you know, sis, I was by myself. And I went to Atlanta, Bronx Day by myself. And Rick and them made me feel so comfortable. They like, yo, Rich, come on, you good, whatever you want. You want to drink with us, and Biz, like I said, play the game, and it's just a family-oriented thing, and that's what I love.
always been like that.
And that's
for
great.
years.
Now, of course, you know, I'm not gonna cut you off, but you know, one hand watches the other, show love. And you
Right.
right. BX as well, you family.
Right.
I'm on plenty of times, you probably forgot. I just come to Mingles, you be like, you good, get head in.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on. Yeah.
You know, everything is good. It's all good.
And that's how it's supposed to be. And speaking of Bronx Day, and getting ready for this next one. This is the 15th anniversary, yo.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever thought about setting up out there at Bronx Day?
Okay, now yes, actually I was trying to do it last year, but I reached out to them a little too late.
Okay.
Yeah, but like far as getting the vendor's license, this and that.
Okay.
So this year I'm definitely trying to be a part of that because already I have a big. I have a grill from here to the wall.
Okay.
That I can have out there.
Right.
Somebody stationed there already, so
right.
That's something I'm definitely be looking into.
Yo, do you understand, like, after the parties and during the parties, how people be so hungry, and to know that your food is down there, that we eat up here, the food is down there, like how you would really kill it, as well as introducing the Atlanta people to your food. I mean, that would be crazy out there. That would definitely be a great look, man.
And then again, just sitting here and jumping back, you know, mountains bouncing all over the place. Part of the cooking came from, well, say about 20 years ago, I say, when we do the ski trips.
Right.
Now, I was the one that started frying fish in the room. I started that.
Okay.
He said he was frying fish in the room in the hotel.
And you knew you wasn't supposed to be frying no fish up in them rooms.
Everybody who been on ski trips, they'll tell you. That was lying, it's true.
Okay, we got a caller. Caller, you on our Access Radio, the Big Rich the Ruler Show. Who am I speaking with?
You are speaking with Lady Grace of the Let's Be Clear Radio. And DJ KCG, don't owe God us. We had to call and give our views on the food. It was good.
You liked it.
Hey, thank you.
So, we driving and eating. You know, I'm driving and eating. Richie in the passenger seat, she driving and she eating too. But I just wanted to call and say, damn, it's good. So wait now. It's more.
It's more.
I need to put, because I'm calling for a few reasons. I'm calling to give my reviews on the mac and cheese. I had the mac and cheese, and I had the 2 types of wings that was like very, very finger-licking good.
Wow.
So, my request is that I need y'all to put me a plate to the side so when I leave my event, I can scoop it up on my way back uptown. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It was good.
Well, I can tell you what we can do. We can do one better. If there's nothing left here for you, you can go to Black Girl Seafood at 1930 Patterson Avenue. And
the number to call is 347-577-6533. Nah, but seriously.
I thought we was a family radio.
No, sidebar, he's going to be catering for our anniversary party down in Harlem.
Y'all did not eat all that food that quick.
We'll put you a plate up, sis.
Good.
The food is great.
Yo, I'm dead serious. I want to speak to the owner. Where's the owner? I want to speak to y'all because y'all disrespectful. I want to speak to neither one of y'all.
Go ahead, you listening?
It was good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, we did. Appreciate it. But could you just make sure while you're there, because we promoting this, I'm going to post it on my IG and all that. So I just need to make sure they put me some mac and cheese and my 2 types of wings on the side. You can put a piece of fish because I'm going to let my father and my parents taste that so they know where to go get some good soul food. Fish was good. You got to support our own. I'm with it. It was good.
We'll
you never got to drive like a mile and stuff. Yeah, I'm taking a train to y'all.
We're definitely gonna put y'all up some plates, and thank you for calling in. And he will be on your show in a couple of weeks too, as well as I don't know if you know this, but Lady D just said that he will be catering your anniversary party. So,
yeah, because we texted to her.
Okay.
We put the request in already, so that was us doing that.
Okay, well.
This is how we do. This is what we do.
All right, thank you, sis.
Don't be trying to take the credit from DJ K, Nikki, and Lady Grace. Don't do that. Don't do that because you're not there. You're not going to show out now. Don't show out.
All right, thank you guys for calling. Have a good day.
No, we got plates. I got to find out where I'm going to get my plate. I'm going to pick up my plate. Where's it going to be at?
It's going to be at my house.
Where's it going to be?
You going to take it home?
Well,
she said pick it up from her house. She said pick it up from her house. She'll have your plate at her house.
Thank you kindly. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for calling. God bless you. Good night.
Hey Al, can you put this on auto? Can you put it on auto so you can come over here and get in this picture scene? I want to know I know you want to ask a couple of questions. Al.
All right.
Okay.
You heard you got.
Rick. Okay. So now when we talk about the Atlanta thing, so now once again, like you said, you working on getting the permits and all that stuff. Now, I can't even remember. I don't remember any vendors setting up out there. Well, do you remember any other vendors out there?
No, cause prior to really, I don't. But prior to that, like 3 years ago, at the old park, Kirk Park,
right?
They had people out there.
Okay, right.
For like that was the vendors, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to look into it to see if there's a vendor license to get that I need or. No, but even though like me, like other than that, now I take 5-6 cases of chicken and just jerk the chicken and just give it away.
Right.
Love, just partying.
Now you said this is the last thing before Al comes in with his questions. One of the things that you were saying, and I'm laughing at because I do remember it was the ski trips when people going, yo, go up to the room, they got the fish up there, and this. And
he was frying fish in the room.
Yes, it was fish. It was more than fish. Don't talk about this fish now. It was food up in the rooms. But now, as far as like the ski trips, so you don't do that anymore. You don't go on the ski trips anymore just to sell the food, or and too many people doing it, or
and then selling the food. No, I wasn't selling. That was for the crew who was eating.
No, but no, some people come out and say, I just brought some up.
No, yeah, see, I was doing that. I'm talking about 20 years ago when we was balling out with Black and Gold.
Right.
When Rob Jackson just got on.
Right.
Every time I was go on a ski trip, I just bring 15 guys with me.
Right.
We all had a home.
Right. I know. I remember your team.
The floor.
I remember your team. Y'all be deep at all times. Now I know that.
The beef sausages, turkey sausages. We had everything except grits.
Okay. Yo, Al, step into the picture, yo.
Yeah, Rick. Again, welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for having me.
As a business owner myself, I know that there's a lot of difficulties, man, and discouragement when it comes to trying to build your business and people not seeing the vision. What can you tell us was your drive and your mainstay to continue without saying, you know what, I'm just done?
You're right too, of course. Being that said, I mean, there's numerous of times where I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna fold it up.
Right.
Because there was like so much on me at one time, you know, trying to find good help, number one.
Right.
Somebody you could trust.
Right.
Because back then, I was working. So I had to be there periodically. I wasn't there all the time, to watch your money.
Right.
And then, for his location, when I first got there, because as you know, like I'm off in the cut, off of White Plains Road. I'm not on prime time, realty. But I just had a vision because the food was good. I felt in my heart, I knew it was good. And from the first time when I first opened up, I was getting such a good feedback from the people. That when I started back on the 16th, now it was hard starting back.
Right.
It was hard. I mean, days I was being there. I kid you not. I was being there a whole week, sitting there, going home with $200.
Wow.
You hear me? $200.
Right.
That's after running Con Edison, running light,
Right.
running gas,
Absolutely.
paying rent, you know, shopping,
Right.
keeping food fresh,
Right.
you know. But if that's your passion, it's something you feel you can do and you love it, stick with it. Stick with it. I stuck with it. Do the grace of God. Like now everything is turning around.
Okay.
Especially with this social media thing I've been doing. Big Rich helped me. Me doing the Instagram because I'm old fashioned. I'm 56. So all that internet stuff like that, I was late on it.
Right.
But I know about 2 million people.
Okay, there you
So
go.
once I started doing that, they like, I ain't know. No, they come be supporting and showing love.
Okay,
But
good.
pretty much I was just like, kind of laid back. Just you all know, you didn't. But now I'm really pushing it out there, and I see the big turnaround from that.
Right. So
Now-
I had an opportunity to taste the fish because I don't eat meat anymore, and I'm staying away from the carbs. So that fish, man, let me tell you something. I'm real critical when it comes to fried food, and the texture is important. The seasoning is important. And then when I heard you say that you didn't use any salt, because I don't eat with salt, I'm like, this is perfect for me. So when I come around with a bag telling you I want a $200 order, I ain't playing.
$200.
I'm not playing.
we got
It's
you.
delicious, man. Congratulations.
Glad you enjoyed it.
You know, one of the questions that I wanted to ask, because there's not many soul food restaurants in the Bronx. And if they are, they're not good at all. What made you pick that location, and would you consider moving somewhere else in the Bronx as well as opening a second shop?
Well, yes, but definitely. Well, like I said, as you can see now, with the first of all, moving to that location was a good opportunity for me because the landlord that owned the building, I know her as well.
Oh, okay.
So she gave me like a great deal, as far as my rent and everything like that. They're part of family too. And as far as doing another location in the Bronx, I would like to, like for instance, there's a spot in Park City I was trying to get by Dreiser Loop over there by that chicken
That's
spot.
all I need you to do to come to Co-op City, boy. That's where I'm at. I'll be right there. I've been driving Loop. Stop playing, Rick.
Yeah, I was trying to get that, but I put in my bed a little too late. I was speaking with some of the board of directors up there, so when something open up in that area like that, a venue like close like that, or a decent location.
There's a spot in Mount Vernon that Rich like to go to.
Oh Lord.
The food is horrible.
Yo, you better not say no names on
I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm just gonna say the food is hard. And he would always, every Saturday after we leave from the radio station, he wants to go to this place to get this food. And I'm telling him, yo, this is not good food. This food right here is good food. So we need another location somewhere in the Bronx that's, because you all the way over here, we all the way in the mountains. And, we need you to at least focus on something closer to us. Ain't nothing wrong with having two of them. I can help you manage.
Sis, I hear you talking, but one of the great experiences is to be able to travel to a great location like that and get some excellent food, and which is exclusive. You know what I mean?
Even when he said the people was coming all the way from Manhattan, he said 60% of his people come from Manhattan.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. When I was there, like I said, I go there frequently. I was there one time, and UPS pulled up. Another bus driver pulled up, and it's just like you see different type of people like just coming in there. And I'm not just talking about white, black people because we're from the hood. You got white people. You got everybody just coming there getting great food. That's a great feeling.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, sis. You used to kill me about going up to that place. And then when I found out about Rick's spot, I haven't been back since I stopped playing.
But didn't I tell you about his spot?
Okay. No, I didn't. Truthfully, when you were saying Rick, I didn't know who you were talking about at first until Will brought to my attention, like, you know Rick. And I'm like, he got a food? Because like he said, he's so quiet and laid back, you would never know. So I didn't know until Will was like, yo, Rick, you know Rick, the one you down in Atlanta with. I'm like, what? And we went there, and ever since then, I've been hooked. So they lost a customer up there in Mount Vernon, I ain't gonna lie, but the food is great.
Food is trash.
And once again, I love the fact that I know you and we can talk, and you say people throw suggestions. So I got one suggestion that I'm gonna throw out there. I would love for you to add a little cornbread into your throw a little corn. Even though I was supposed to be eating that stuff. And you know what? Another good thing is, so now during my weight loss situation, I'm going down. He's another support on that. He always hitting me up, Rich, I see you doing your thing. He's making me feel good about it. So once again, I can't pig out like I want to. I can't go in there and get what I really want, because he'd be like, yo, Rich, you're doing good your thing, but the cornbread, we need that cornbread, yo. Now, we need to add that cornbread in there to it. Then you got to put another $1 on it, put $1 on it, right?
I'm going to do it because you ain't by yourself.
Okay.
I'm hitting that a lot.
Yeah.
So Rick, I'm sitting here, and when you came in, you gave me your coat and your hat, and I saw the T-shirt, right? But then you were like, yo, can I get my hat back? And I realized that the hat, the T-shirt and the hat is the same brand. That is fire, man. I don't know if that's something personal.
The pantsuit.
Oh my goodness.
Now this Psycho Buddy, you know, man, this is another year. This did tell you, clothes is not. Back when I was younger, I was a dress.
Look at his phone case. He has a mink phone.
Oh, that's crazy.
That goes to show you.
Hey, what that man said? How he said? He had to coordinate.
He got a phone case, so you already know. I ain't got to tell you no more.
He had to coordinate that, yo. That's crazy. Now, once again, like I said, we was down in Atlanta. Because his team, like he said, he has a big team. He has a big. They got a corner themselves. Like you ain't going over that corner. That's Rick no corner right there. How do your brothers feel about your situation? Do they come by a lot? They support you a lot? Because I know, like I said, once again, Biz, you can go at any point. You can go on your line and you'll see that your family's there. Your family, like your main people, your team. They come by often.
Oh, Biz is there every day. Biz is there. Big Harv is there. JR is there. Ghost is there. Cousin Johnny's there. And that's, I'm never there alone. On Friday and Saturday, we at the NBA TV Live, so.
Right.
Oh, that's great.
I've been trying to go home. You guys still want to stay there.
Yeah, you got to see a fight night or something like that.
You know what I really would like to do, man, if it's all right with you? When we get our camera and remote situation set up properly, we'd like to come to the in-store, man, and just film you in the process of what you do with the family. Maybe the Friday night when y'all doing to make it real special, man. We would like to come through on iAccess, man, just to show you some love.
This is the guy that I was telling you about with the restaurant.
Of course,
that we was going to go broadcast live from.
Right, absolutely.
That'd be beautiful.
Absolutely.
And like you said, being a black business owner, even like with me and Al being partners, and we look at a vision of what we're going to do next. What is your next vision? Like me and Al, we always talk about what we're gonna do next. Pro and Santee, it's 4 of us at the station, I own the station. What is your next vision? Besides this, is there anything else that you see the foresight of you doing besides food, or is there anything else that you plan on doing?
Pretty much. Well, the food is so lucrative, and when I was out in Atlanta, I ran to this young lady I met from up here, and her family has acres up on the Indian reservation camp. So up there is no taxes and stuff like that. So she came to me with the idea about putting a container up there. She got her phone, everything's all set up. These people, they're doing it. Put a container up there, put a store up there on the reservation, and that's tax-free money right there. The same way they're up there selling their cigarettes on the reservation and all that. You have to be like a family stake or something to have land up there. And I ran to her and we was talking about it, and she got like 5 containers up there making a killing.
Oh wow.
So it's always room for growth. Like really, the food thing, it wasn't my really I want to cook, I want to get a restaurant. It just fell into place. Right. I had an opportunity for to get the place at a good price. And I see how lucrative it was, and I just ran with it. And it was doing good, and I see it like, wow, I can do this, I can make this it's almost like drug money, because you're doubling your money, tripling your money.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're doing it right, you're doing it legal, and hey, you helping people, feeding people.
Right.
Now, Sis was saying that, she's gonna get you up on her show too. Like I said, you said a little while ago, the promotion of the game. Once again, Al, we was talking about setting up promotions where we're gonna let you, Al, talk, as well as during the other shows, doing commercials and all that stuff. So sponsorships and all that stuff will kick in soon with the iAccess Radio. But now, as far as just being on the air and being on the radio, how else do you promote? How do you else promote your situation?
Well, a lot of my friends, I have the menus, that's where the flyers. And a lot of people I reach out to, they post it up for me. Send it on. And I do like a lot of give backs, like I have a lot of charity events, like back to school events I do. You know, little small things I do. Just trying to feed the community.
Okay.
You know, as much as I can.
Right.
It's just me.
Right. Now it's funny because once again, when you said I'm rich, I'm gonna stop through, I'm gonna bring some food by and stuff like that. I didn't think it was gonna bring this much food. But I'm glad you did because I'm sure gonna take me a plate to go. But when you have people who does stuff like this, they don't give back. And you just said about the part about giving back. Is that really important to you? I mean, a lot of people support you. I know you got the junior high school right there. You got 174 right there. You got Stevenson right there. You got Stevenson Commerce, Soundview, Castle Hill, all that right there.
Shorehaven.
You got all that right there. Do these people? These are the people that you're seeing coming to your spot?
Yes, definitely. And my hours is like from 12 to 9 to 10. But everybody's mad at me because they're trying to get me to open on Sundays. Because Sundays I'm gonna start my fish and grits and chicken and waffles and crab cakes and grits and all that. But I'm just gonna do that just from like 8 to 5. Okay. Not too long. Sundays are the only day I have myself really to try and get any kind of rest.
Right.
You know, but it's in demand. Like I said tonight, I close the night. I come in tomorrow morning. You know, do inventory. I got like 20, 35 missed calls. Sunday order. So it don't hurt to open up from 8 to 5 and see where it goes.
Right.
Well, I just want to say thank you for coming through, man. This has been a fantastic situation, man. And once again, I got to say this: Black Gal Seafood. The address is 1930 Patterson Avenue. The number is 347-577-6533. And if you don't have a GPS and all that stuff and you don't know the area, it's over by the Soundview area, closer to the mall by Stevenson Commerce and stuff like that, down the block, right down until you see Patterson Avenue. Now, like Sis was saying, as far as opening another bigger shop or something like that. Now, some people like to stay small. Like right now, if I was to open up anything, like you said, you come to Mingle sometime, and you know how big Mingle's is, right? I wouldn't want anything as big, right? Your shop, the size it is, do you really want to go bigger, or do you just want to stay there and be like you are? I mean, it's not saying it's a small spot. I'm just saying.
No, but actually, I'm gonna cut you off. But actually, I love it how it is there.
Right.
Because take for example, on 45th Street downstairs, St. Nick. The line's down the block, and all they sell is fish, shrimp, and French fries.
Right.
So you gotta respect that. So it's like you small, contained, but you bubbling. They bubbling. You know, so.
And their food ain't as good neither. I'm not even gonna lie.
And then Fire High had it before, like with all the stuff on the menu. Before I had my menu, it was like twice the size. So I realized I narrowed everything down. People simple and tight. We'll come in and see what they want and see what you want. In and out. It was good. Keep on moving.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I tell people all the time, because it's a big place, that doesn't mean that you're doing. Because like I said, Mingle's, I love Mingle's. Mingle's right now. But if I had a chance to own something, I would rather go smaller. You know what I'm saying? Like smaller, and then people enjoy things more. Like the lounges is more. I've been at Mingle's for 20 years, and that's my spot. Everybody knows you say Mingle's, you say Big Rich. But if I had a chance to open up something, I would do small. So you being the owner of a place that's a nice size, I mean, do you really want to go bigger, or do you want to just stay at that size?
No, I like to go bigger on the second venue.
Okay.
You know, before I just want to hear like this is home. I was all keep home like this. Because even besides that, I have a backyard that holds 300 people.
Right. And they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know that. So like my birthday party, I had a big birthday party. Danny D was back there. I had free food for everybody. All you can eat. All you gotta do is bring your chair. Bring your chair to sit down.
Now, it's funny because like I said, when we came to this location from the last location, our vision was a nice sized place, something that's comfortable. And when Al and Pro found this spot, when I first came here, I was like, you know. But then as you get in here and you get that love, I'm so loved here more than when we was at. You know what I'm saying? They held us down. They held us down. But the love here, If Al and I was to say, let's go bigger, it would really throw me off a little bit because this is where the love starts.
Right.
So what do you feel about that? Like,
So I'm on it like Rick is. We need our home base. You know what I mean? Where we could say this is the heartbeat of what we do.
Right.
Okay. Now, if we decide to get bigger and go bigger, then we will maintain this. And then we'll go to another spot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But we always got to keep that heartbeat, the thing that gives us our drive and our ambition and reminds us of our humble beginnings. So we know that, it took us a while to get this. We got to maintain this and show people that it's about holding on to that gift and perfecting it so that you can become an expansion thereof of what you started.
And that's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so now we about to close this show out, and I want to once again thank you, my brother.
Thanks for having
coming
me.
through, man. Nah, you family up in here. You already know. And if there's anything you want to put on the menu, one day you want to come by and just talk about it, just give Al a call, and he'll set it up, and you can come through at any point.
Absolutely.
One of the things before I forget, our wing specials on Mondays, where every wing order, I give away free fish sandwiches all day on Monday.
You see, this is great.
So I'll come and order some chicken and I'll get a free fish sandwich. Boy, what a deal.
All right, so let's go.
Monday, right?
Yeah, so now let's go.
We got a show on Monday, Rich?
Yeah, we do. Hey, let's go through the week. So on Mondays is your wings with a fish sandwich. Tuesdays, what's your special?
Other special, but besides that, the other special I have that's not on the menu is called the Big Boy.
Okay.
And I put that up like a month and a half ago, and that's
everything.
Flying. The Big Boy is 5 jumbo shrimps, 8 pieces of fish, and 2 sides.
Okay.
Then I have another special called the Little Lady. Because people come in, they try and tweak the menu. Oh, I want shrimp. Well, I want chicken with it too. I have a shrimp and chicken combo. The Little Lady. That's 5 jumbo shrimps, 5 pieces of chicken, 2 sides. But like I said, going forward, the new menu, I'm going to incorporate my beef ribs back and my fried turkey wings.
And I'm waiting for that Sunday.
Oh yeah, the Sunday.
That's Sunday. That's what we talking.
See, you don't mess around, man, and start me eating a whole lot of carbs again, man. I'm trying to stay healthy, brother.
Yeah, me too.
we get that cornbread on them Sundays. We
Jesus.
good. You know what I mean?
Don't worry, you're gonna see me soon. I'm up there when you go at the gym. I see you up there. I'll be back up in there.
Yeah, it's a good thing to be up in there, man. Big Al, you don't like the fact that the guns is afraid of me right now. But once again, Al, I want once again, as owner of the radio station and Rick, owner of Black Girls, I just want you to let us know that this is family. This is some place that he can come at any point, and we will be supporting you as well as you'll be supporting us. Yeah. And just let everybody know that Our Access Radio is one of the first radio stations to come and enjoy, and we'll always enjoy your food. And,
absolutely.
At any point, like I said, when you want to change anything on the menu, you just give me a call and I'll okay it. Now let me stop. And
just let me know too. When y'all do the visit that night, as well as you, my sister here, I do sponsorship too. I give back too.
All right.
I'm always, my business antennas is always up, man, and I got so many ideas right now that I would like to do, but I got something I want to share with you off air, man. I want to see how you feel about that. Sure. You know what I mean? I think it'll be something really special for the community and for just what we do as a family, as Black people.
Yes.
All right?
That's what we do. I'm going to cut you off, but like you said, if you don't have family, you don't have nobody.
Right.
You see, I have my younger brother here with me.
All right.
My nephew here with me. Keep family close.
Well, that's what's up. That's what it's all about.
All right, well, once again, I'm closing out. The reason I'm closing out so early, I know that we're about to get ready for the Violator show, but I got to get over there and get my next plate to take out of here before she starts setting up, and then the Violators coming here. So I got to make sure I'm good. It's over. So let me just say, Rick, once again, thank you, man. I love you like a brother. You already
appreciate it. Love back to you, buddy.
Man, definitely need to come back up here on my sister's show.
I definitely will.
And, support her show, because that's family right there.
So is she ready.
All right, and
we got to talk about him not sponsoring, but doing the catering for our anniversary party.
Okay. So that's what it is. And I just want to say thank y'all, everybody, for tuning in. We're getting ready for the Violators radio show. They're coming up next. And from owner to owner, man, love you like a brother, man.
Same here, brother. Appreciate
you. Already know, man. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, y'all.
Peace out.
Nothing and nobody, baby, could ever take or stop the love that I have for you. It's very simple, you see, baby, it's real. It's so real. What I feel is so real. I'll do for you anything you want me to. You're my world, my hopes and dreams. Without you, girl, it don't mean a thing for you. I'll do anything you want me to. You're my world, my hopes and dreams. Without you, girl,
ticket, please. Lord have mercy, everybody's here. Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, she's at home. Yeah, she's at home. Yeah, she's at home.
Let the music play. I just wanna dance the night away. Here, right here, where I'm gonna stay. All night long. Ooh, 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 let the music play on. Just until I feel this misery is gone. Move and kick and groove and keep the music strong. On and 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 on. I'm out here dancing and still I can't erase the things I feel. The tender love we used to share.